Hey there, it's David H. Lawrence the 17th, and it's a rainy night here in Los Angeles. One of those rare things where you actually do get rain in Southern California. It's been crazy. And as we leave this weekend and head into the new week, we shall not speak of the Super Bowl, will we? I'll be okay. It'll be fine. Anyway, got a couple of emails in the last couple of days that were very complimentary. I very much appreciate getting emails on these videos. And one of them was like, wow, it's like when you talk about something, you really get deep and understand and are good at explaining and so on. And I got another email that kind of tied in with that about somebody having listened to one of my audiobooks. And I'm not humble bragging, I'm just saying what I got. And they really liked what I did. And I think one of the reasons that I'm good at what I do, and one of the reasons I'm really good at what I do is that I teach it to others. Not everybody has this opportunity, but I am going to use this video to beg you to do something that will be quietly useful to you as well as a wonderful thing to do. So there was a famous philosopher, Seneca, not an indigenous American, but a Roman philosopher named Seneca, who said, while we teach, we learn. And there's been a lot of research that says, it's great to study and read books or take classes, watch videos, research things on the internet, even have a mentor who can help you. But when you really want to dive deep into something, when you really want to get into the meat of it and understand it deeply and get even better and better and better at it, the way to do that is really simple. And that is teach it to somebody else. Now, they have done amazing research on this. There's something called the protege effect. I read about this a few years ago. The protege effect means that students who have other students that they're mentoring, even little kids, learn better and learn deeper when they teach it to their proteges than they do if they just simply learn for their own benefit. If they're just learning it on their own and they take a test, maybe they'll get an A on it, maybe they'll retain it, maybe they won't. But the moment you have to explain it to somebody else or show them examples of how something works, man, things just stick. And you get this added benefit of the questions that people ask you, because you start to round out and deepen and find the edges and find the shape of what you're learning and in turn what you're teaching, because it's not just your perspective, it's the perspective of the person that you're dealing with. And so here's my admonition to you. And I'd love for you to tell me what you think about this in the comments below. If you know something, it doesn't have to be acting, it doesn't have to be performing, it doesn't have to be voiceover. Maybe you know woodworking, or you know how to use Excel, or whatever it is, whatever the specialty is that you want to, just hone in on something and see if either creating a class for yourself or creating some instruction online is worth you doing, or even better, how about going to an elementary school or a middle school or a high school and offering your services as a tutor for the kids, as a professional, especially if it's one of these things that you do for a living. If you know how to do something in particular for a living, even if it's a sophisticated thing, because say you're really good at business, you're good at certain parts of business, junior achievement, kids in high school, Future Farmers of America, there's all kinds of civics-oriented and business-oriented groups that would benefit from your skill. What if you decided, okay, I'm going to take a page out of David's playbook and I'm going to go teach this to somebody. I'm going to volunteer at the school, or I'm going to volunteer at a community center, or volunteer at Boys and Girls Clubs, and teach what you know. It's going to be amazing what happens to your experience and connection with that knowledge. Now, what I'd love for you to do, tell me in the comments below, just say whether this is something that you've found to be true in your life. Give me examples of things that you've taught others that you've found, oh my gosh, yeah, I know this so much better. Because a lot of these videos, people go, I've been thinking about what you've been saying, but I haven't had the words for it. And you put it into words. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So tell me what your plans are. Make a commitment. Look, it's the new year. Maybe you want to help out the kids in your neighborhood or the kids in your city or the older teens, the people that are at risk. I'm always so proud of one of my coaches, my coaches, the team of Max and Victoria Smart, because they serve a community in the Inland Empire where they teach them what they are constantly learning about broadcasting, both on mic and on camera. And they teach the kids in the Inland Empire about this stuff. So what will you do? What do you want to do? And it's okay. It's like, I don't have time. I don't have, I just can't do it right now. That's fine. But when you find something that you really want to learn, or something that you've started to learn, but you want to get better at it, who are you going to teach? Who can you take that to get even deeper to what you're doing? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to subscribe to my channel, go ahead and click on my head there. If there's no head there, look around for a subscribe button for my YouTube channel. And if you want to see the latest video I've done, well, go ahead and click on that frame there. That's the latest video. They'll play it for you. That's what they do here. I'm David H. Lawrence, the 17th. I so appreciate you watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.